and welcome to the first episode in a mini-series aimed at improving your pinball and flipper skills. We've got some basic, got some intermediate, and we've got some advanced skills. Don't worry, I'm not teaching you. We've got a proper pinball player in to do that. We've got Craig Pullen, who you'll recognise from the channel before, one of the UK's finest players, back-to-back Pinfest champion, no less. So he's going to be showing you. It's not just demonstrating the flipper skills, it's not just you seeing them on screen. What we're going to hopefully do is talk you through it and tell you when you should be doing it, why you should be doing it, when best to deploy these skills, with the absolute hope of getting your pinball skills raised so as you can improve those ball times, improve those skills, and maybe do some of the things which you didn't think you possibly could. Hopefully we'll explain it really simply for you so you can start practicing this stuff as soon as you've finished watching this video. This particular skill is called the post pass, although Craig calls it the post pass.
Okay, so the next skill that I'm going to show you, which is really important, is the post pass. The post pass is another extremely important skill that you need to possess. So first of all, you need to be able to get into a cradle like I just did. So having the ability to get the ball back under control is really important. But let's say I want to shoot this left orbit. I can't do it off of this flipper. So I want it to be onto this right flipper. There are a number of ways of doing that. I could shoot this shot, and then the ball would come back round, and I would be able to shoot this left orbit. However, doing that, the ball has lots of momentum. So if I want the ball onto this flipper to shoot this left orbit, under control, the post pass is the skill that you want to possess. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a really short little flip up into the bottom side of this slingshot, and so the ball bounces off this flipper and then over to here, and then I'm going to regain control with this right flipper. Yeah, so it's just a very short little flip up into the bottom underside of the slingshot, and then over, and then trap it up again. And the beauty of this is you've got the ball under control all the time, so you can pick your shots at next. So you can be on the left or on the right, and you can just do that. So I'll just show a few more. What I'm doing is a very short little flip with my fingers, and it's coming up, so that's a difficult one. So that's another skill, that's a bit of a higher end skill, but it's about getting the ball back under control. So as the ball is coming to the end of the flipper, I'm going to flip up. So Johannes Ostermeyer is pretty famous for doing those little mini flips at the end of the flipper. I'm not very good at it. I've got better at it after watching him do it an awful lot. But it's about if the ball's had too much momentum, as you can see there, so I had to put a little flip in order to get the ball back under control. So that just made it over the top. That was nice, perfect. So yeah, I remember doing it on Lord of the Rings when I had a Lord of the Rings. I practiced this skill over and over. So there you go. So that had too much momentum. I could have done a little mini flip to get it back, but I had to do a little tip pass. So that's another skill in order to show that, but I'll show that one a bit later.
Some machines is more difficult than others.
That's true. That is absolutely true. It's all to do with the flipper arrangement. So I specifically chose this game because I knew it was quite easy to do this one. If you try and do this on, I don't know, Ghostbusters or something like that, because the flipper gap's much bigger. The important factor is the distance between here and the bottom of the slingshot. If it's too big, then it becomes too tricky. So again, it went up the in lane a little bit too far there, so I had to do something about it. Those little mini flips that I'm putting in to get the ball back under control. And all of this is just about getting the ball back under control. Everything I'm doing here is just having control of the pinball, so that then I can pick my shot next time.